That out of the way, though, let's go ahead and get time going. Maybe not that quickly yet, just triple speed. Oh. It didn't take long, did it? Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Rise of Industry with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our beautiful little industrial empire. We've spent a whole good bunch of episodes trying to clean up after what the AI has left us, because we have, a few episodes ago, finally overtaken our first competitor, and I mean, what a journey it really has been. We had to redo all of the logistics connections and try and make any sense of what the AI previously did, and I am quite hopeful that we have now pretty much managed to do that. We have spent, like, I think 3-4 episodes really going through all of this, redoing all the logistics, all the sales orders, pretty much everything, and it does feel like we are 95% of the way there. Now, there is some things that still don't make much of any sense. I mean, first and foremost, we have this little bit up here which the AI kind of just built without a major plan behind it, but I feel like the minor plan was mostly to just grow this little town here to, you know, make sure that we can upgrade it in the future to get more sales points. And then we also have like a lot of issues with the stuff that the AI did up here, because as you can see, there's a lot of farms which only have like 2 fields or 1 field, which is economically just doesn't make absolutely any sense whatsoever. So we're going to be looking to go and improve that, but that does require some money, of which, well, honestly, we don't have much of any. So we will need to fix that bit first before we can look at these things. And then we will also maybe look at it from the perspective of, do we actually want to destroy any of these farms? Do we just want to make sure to expand them in order to, you know, maybe use those materials to expand other production elsewhere, like, for example, down here, our clothes production? So quite a few options to be had there, most definitely. But first things first, I would say today we'll get this whole huge thing going again. We will be hoping and praying that is all going to work out mostly fine. I'm sure there's going to be some amount of issues popping up along the way, which we're then going to be taking on to fix, and once we do have enough money, we'll go and look at all these bits before moving on. So that's the plan right there. I hope you're all looking forward to it. Before we get going, I just want to quickly ask you to, if you're new around, if you do happen to enjoy this episode, make sure to smash that subscribe button right down below. It would really, really mean the absolute world to me. That out of the way, though, let's go ahead and get time going. Maybe not that quickly yet, just triple speed. Oh! It didn't take long, did it? I just got a little Steam achievement called Penniless. I feel like we may have slightly overspent then. Just a tad bit. When we did our upgrades and all. Is the game still running? It is. Oh, God. Oh, no, you don't longer have any money. Take an emergency loan at the low interest of 25%. Oh, no. We should have just taken some cheap loan. Flipping 5 million at 25%. What do you mean? Oh my God. So if you all remember, we did spend a little bit of money the last episode, and it turns out we spent a little bit too much, and you don't really want to go negative in this game. I'm not liking this. What stands out to me is that we don't have any other loans outstanding. So, I mean, we could technically just say, you know, we take like some 5 million loan for 10% instead and just pay off the other one. My question would be, do we have any fees or something we need to pay for an early repayment? Doesn't seem to be the case, right? Jesus Christ. Bankruptcy loan. So like 5 mil, 60 payments, 100. Yeah, so I think we're instantly going to go and make sure to take a different loan. Oh, God, what a turn of events. That's really not the kind of start to the episode that I had envisioned here, I will have to say. We'll go and grab this one. We'll pay off this one. right? And then at least we don't have a 25% interest loan. Jesus Christ. And we will go and observe this and hope that we don't actually go bankrupt now. I mean, we had some pretty good business going on, so the hope would be that this does not continue. Jesus Christ, though, look at the amount of traffic at this warehouse. I do hope that this will somehow calm down a little bit once everything has kind of aligned itself, because you can see it's quite mad. And a hurricane? I do not like that. Massive hurricane with the same name as your uncle ravaged your regions and is making life unpleasant. Thanks, uncle. Factory efficiency minus 50%, dispatch cost plus 25%, all buildings upkeep plus 50. Of course. That is, yeah. That is making us very, very happy indeed. Invest in the sciences. With a new year right around the corner, we better produce some extra goods for the party. Research 1 tier 1 plus. Wait, what? How many alerts am I getting? I'm getting so many production alerts right now. I hope that is not due to everything breaking, because that's a lot of alerts. We need to look through those. But if we research 1 tier, we get a research breakthrough, research speed plus 25%. I mean, that is quite neat. Does that mean research cost also going down? Because technically research speed, the only thing it depends on is my R&D investment, no? I'm actually a bit confused about that. So, I mean, the question is, well, first things first, what does 1 tier plus 1 mean? Does it just mean I need to finish researching one item? I would hope so. I mean, generally speaking, you know, there is some produce which we were interested in. I think soda water being one of them, orange juice the other. As far as I remember, I mean, we had oranges right here. That's, to my knowledge, we were just selling out directly thus far. The issue being, though, right, this is, and I don't know why the AI put this here, this is in the wrong region, right? If we want to make orange juice, we should be making it down here, because there's a grocery store here that would be taking that. And soda apparently is not even being accepted, so I've got no clue what we even have these sugar factories for currently, to be quite honest with you. But maybe, right, given that we've like already done a ton of stuff, and you know, the money should kind of be flowing in now, I guess we can spend some of it, and we will just say we researched the orange juice, because it's kind of something we're eyeing anyway, so we can maybe make some extra profit off it. That's maybe something new to build quite soon. And, well, hopefully we get some cool research boost from it. You know, I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of a bonus there. So, we'll do that. We'll do that. 12 days. The R&D investment can happily stay at 1 mil. I don't really care. I mean, we've got this loan now that is giving us a bit of a buffer anyways. But I kind of still want to see, first and foremost, how things are going to go. Because, wow. Jesus Christ. Because, you know, things could get a little chaotic. And saying that, things are certainly a little chaotic. Jesus Christ. Deliver 32 wool to Banzan. Do we have wool? We had wool, right? Yeah, we had sheepsies right here. Did I have overheads from that, though? Or was I using... I was using the wool for something. I'm quite sure. I think down here. Yeah, but we don't have enough of an overhead right there from that. Banzenweiler also being like on the other flipping side of the map. Oh, we don't have any like sheep farms down here, so we're not going to be bidding on that. You can see only 2 bidders remaining. Courtesy of us getting the other people out of business. So did we complete research breakthrough already? Or what was that? Yes. Research speed up by 25%. The only thing that always is kind of confusing me, it doesn't tell me how long. I mean, PR event, for example, right? 22 months. But I mean, this thing's not going to go on forever, surely. Right? I've got no clue in the world. No idea in the world. Which region was this? Oh, yeah, right. That was my region, of course. Gotta make my life a little harder. Okay, so I mean the R&D is through. There is an alert being like, oh yeah, do you want to research the next thing? I don't think we're gonna spend money on that instantly though. Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, we also just spent a whole lot of money on the whole building upkeep side of things, which is not nice. I mean, the whole hurricane thing is it's really not helping. It's really not helping at all. I mean, it kind of means that... Oh, we still did make... What is... This, so we did make 4 million. Well, we did make 4 million because we had a loan incoming of 5. So, yeah, the building upkeep is really not doing great for us. Let's go and have a little peek at... Jesus Christ. Missing input. Yeah, but that's because the warehouse is currently empty, right? So once the warehouse is filling up, based on all the things that we're bringing in here, it should be fine. That said, all of these are also... Oh, I guess they're all missing water. I'm honestly a little worried that the AI may have totally overloaded the grid there. I mean, there is a different option, just being that, of course, you know, it could be that it just takes a little while now for everything to clear up and for the goods to be distributed. I mean, we had some very large queues right there that just pretty much cleaned out, so I'm technically hoping that this should all sort itself, but it is going to take a little bit of time. And in that time, it's probably also going to have a little bit of an impact on our profitability, which is not great, given that it's currently paired with this whole hurricane thing. So I think for the time being, we'll just be speeding up things and seeing how the whole traffic develops, because that is really the biggest risk here. We are, of course, using all those warehouse trucks, which should make the load a little lighter, and it does feel like, I mean, honestly, overall, it's quite fine. Now we're apparently shipping out some water, I guess, so that should trigger the farms being able to overall work again. Well, mostly, except for some wheat and bits still missing, but there we go. Okay, so all these livestock farms are spooling up, and then all this stuff should be spooling up. I mean, that's the issue now, right? It really, really, really kind of takes a little while for all this to spool up, and you can see just how much money we're losing during this time, because all these different buildings didn't have the resources they needed. They now need to be shipped, and then by the time they actually make something, some need to ship their resources onto here, while those buildings are in turn not making profits. So it's going to be a long time of us just actually throwing money at building upkeep and logistics and everything without this really returning much for us. So, I mean, I'm kind of glad we have that buffer, and I'm kind of glad we didn't decide to just go on and spend even more of it. So, we'll see. Hopefully this is enough now. It could get to the point where, you know, we maybe need to go take out another loan. Maybe we should have taken out a bigger in the first place. I didn't assume that it would get that bad, but who could have told that there was a hurricane coming? But yeah, so in any case, would be quite nice. PR marketing event, monthly payments of all existing and new loans are reduced by 17% for 23... Wait, is that just basically means free money, doesn't it? Doesn't that just basically mean free money? I mean, 17%. I've got an outstanding loan of 5 mil already. So if it works the way that I'm thinking it works, that would basically mean that I'm already saving more than I'm paying here. So we'll give it a try. We'll just see how it works in the meanwhile, you know. If the other corporation wants it, they can get it, but we'll get it, I suppose. Okay, so does this have the effect I was hoping for? Because if it does, I mean, we can basically print free money with this. Payments remaining. Monthly payment 126.81k. Is that including interest? But 100... We just paid 300 this month. Alright, this is based on the auction. But like... I mean, the duration is staying the same. Is it really the entire... Wait, seriously? Because, like, wait, I'm just bringing a calculator up on the side, right, everyone? We will have to calculate this through, because if this is true, we can basically just print free money. I mean, it's kind of course, not putting us in the best of situations, just having, like, a huge... But, like, generally speaking, at an interest of 10%, if I get 17% off of, like, I'm just basically earning 7% off the loan for myself. And I mean, it kind of looks like it, because we had like 152 previously. Now we've got 126. So the 126 are, yeah, that's 83%-ish off the previous monthly payment. So it's actually on the entirety of the payment, not just the interest. But that is like mind-boggling. I just paid 300k for basically a license to pay to print money. Well, in fact, not, because it's only over 24 months. But still, let me calculate that, right? So I pay now 127k over 24 months, which comes up to 3 million. And then I guess 158k over... Did I say over 24? Yeah, so it's 10 months remaining. It comes out to 1.5 billion. So I basically just paid 300k to only have to pay 4.5 mil. So for this one loan, it's not worth it. But if I go and take out a 10 mil loan, pay off this loan, I've definitely made more back than what I've... I mean, that's a no-brainer. I don't like leveraging myself more than I have to be honest, but at the end of the day, we're basically getting free money here. Let me just double check. All existing and new loans. I mean, technically speaking, we can even just make it 24 months, in which case we will save even more. Just due to the fact that this is only for 23 months, right? That is insane. Is this pre or post discount? Let me double check that. 372k times 24. Wow. So basic. I can't believe it. Guys, we're basically taking out a 10 mil loan for 24 months, paying 370k a month, including interest, mind you. And that means we're paying 9 mil back on our 10 mil loan. I would say let's go take 20, but I don't want to over leverage us. We'd still want some positive cash flow at the end of the day and some money that we can invest. So we're going to take the 10. And we're going to leave it there. And in the interest of not over leveraging us, we are paying that one back. Still, I mean, this way we are... Oh, we're basically making like 700k for free if we deduct the PR event bit. So, I'm not complaining. We could make more money. At the end of the day, I think it's at the same time a little bit of a combination of... It feels a bit like cheating, to be honest. And I don't want to over leverage us and get us into a bad spot if something does end up going wrong. So we'll leave it at that. But still, I would argue... that is quite solid. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. Now, those livestock farms are starting to hopefully also get some wheat in. I did see them producing for a second, didn't I? I'm not sure. We don't have quite enough wheat there yet, but it is definitely coming in. Steel. We're not making steel, are we? Yeah, so we can pretty much just drop that one. We'll go and speed things up again, and hopefully... I am wondering why is this not running. Okay, so this was just all still missing water as well. Jesus Christ. Why is it though? Like, serious question, why is there not enough water in this? Oh, there we go. There's some water. 1 unit of water. Why is it only ever delivering water when these things are empty? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Outgoing products. I mean, they're all activated. Not like I can do much past that. What is up with the warehouses? There's water in them. So why don't they just continuously distribute more water? Let me double check how it's going up. Because, like, I've kind of got the feeling we've got the same issue here. Right? These guys are not getting the water in they need. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. The world is just casually ending outside. Literal rainstorm. Yeah, okay, moving on with life. So, but like the thing is, right, if we look at this crop farm, for example, we've got a good amount of 3 units of water in there. There's always a bit of a backlog of produce, so that, you know, the thing can keep producing. Why is that not happening down here and happening up there? Like here, okay, I mean, we do have a little bit of a traffic issue currently. Everything's kind of trying to sort itself. There's like 2 bajillion products in this warehouse. What did I do with the milk? Why is the milk, for example, stacked up like this? Oh, I don't seem to... Have I not got a destination set for the milk? See, that's where the first questions come in. No, we've got a destination set for warehouse 6. So that would be your first question, right? Wherever warehouse 6 is, I don't even freaking know. There. So, you know, the milk should be going out, and the milk is apparently going out. But what about the water? Why is the water not being distributed properly? It's kind of weird to me. Because there's something definitely going wrong here. But the destinations, no, not the destinations, the outgoing products here should be set up. The auto warehouse range is set properly. It's just like how... Yeah. So I'm a bit confused about why this is not working out properly with all the distribution. I mean, it does seem it is being distributed. Maybe it is literally just that we can't pump out enough trucks here at the moment, right? That up there, I get. Then why is it down here, for example, that we have the same issue? Because these are empty. And I mean... Well, there is actually, in fact, a lot of trucks going out. Maybe it is literally just the thing catching up. I keep saying that. I want to say that. But, like, look at the losses we're taking. We can't take these losses forever. There's another thing that I'm not making. It's a bit troubling, this. I have to say. And here... Well, here I'm also not quite... Like, why is this, for example, not got enough berries? There's so many berries in there. Look. Now it has. Okay. But, like, why are we missing bits here? These warehouses could be chucking out these trucks. Maybe they couldn't. Maybe they are just not able to chuck the trucks out faster. I mean, there is... No, but, like, seriously. Okay, no, they're working on it, right? But, like, here, for example, what are we missing? We're missing light fabric. Light fabric is being made, but it's just not ready yet. So this is kind of just still part of things spooling up, which I acknowledge. It's totally fine. You know, I can live with that. The thing that really stresses me out is that, like, we just don't have a positive cash balance, and it's mainly due to the vehicle upkeep, which is due to the flipping hurricane. And, I don't know, it's just showing me this region, so I guess that's the main region that we're being troubled in, but it's still kind of weird. At the same time, I mean, we've almost already burned $4 million in cash. So, I have to say, I am quite a bit worried about this. In any case, I mean, everything's spooling up, and things seem to be somewhat going fine, so I'm not too sure. I think we have to look into this bit a little further. We'll do that in the next episode. I'll maybe just Google about why the storage isn't filling up properly here, because in my mind there should be 2-3 units in there. If you have got any clue what could be the root cause here, please let me know, because I feel that is a major issue. Maybe it is just the warehouse not having caught up yet and everything needing to kind of just get into the jam. So we'll see. We'll be back in the next episode. We'll let time run a little further. Maybe I've also then already done some analysis to kind of try and find out what is going wrong here. We'll hope that eventually this flippin' hurricane effect is going to be gone, because the 50% buildings upkeep is absolutely breaking our neck at the moment. I mean, that's like an easy million that we're paying extra here. So we would actually be turning a profit despite all these issues if it wasn't for that. So, well, fingers crossed that we can make that bit work then in the next episode, and fingers crossed that it'll be going a little better. For the time being, no more investments to be made. We'll try and get this fixed in the next episode, and once it is fixed, once we're back to making money, we'll look at optimizing a little further away at all these things. For today, though, we're ending it off right here. I hope you all very much enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.